Keith he did so many things so well, played well above average defense. I mean, there isn't a war involved when it came to Keith. He was the gold standard when it came to Gold Gloves. What he did with the bat, hitting the ball the other way, putting the ball in play, RBI situations, coming up clutch. That was how he was identified. He was not identified as for his exit velocity or if he hit massive bombs. But if you had a guy on second base with less than 2 outs, Keith Hernandez was driving him in.
Yeah, a great fielder. 11 Gold Gloves is just obnoxious. He's the only guy that's won 11 straight that's not in the Hall of Fame. This is something that's been talked about the past few days. Scott Boras, of all people, is like putting an email out to MLB to help him get to the Hall of Fame. It's pretty crazy to think that he's not in there. Is he deserving, or are we just biased as Mets fans?
I don't know if we're biased. I think one of the things about the Hall of Fame is you're talking about people who defined an era, right? And so what was his era? Don Mattingly and Keith were synonymous in New York for being leaders, captains, Gold Glove caliber first basemen, and guys that were fearless with the bat. They could do so many things, and they were the clutch kind of guys that you needed. So I think just defense alone, yeah, I see that. There's guys that if you looked at it and you go through it now, you're like, oh, well, he didn't play good defense. You know, his on-base percentage wasn't nearly as high as it could have been as compared to all the other Hall of Famers. So I think there's ways to get guys like Keith in there, and I think that's what the veteran committee is there for, because a guy like Harold Baines isn't a better first baseman than Keith.
It'll be interesting to see if it happens.